Hey y'all!
Welcome back. I am Claire.
And I'm Masley. Today is going to be the first episode of Tea Time.
Tea. Yeah, tea.
We have tea.
I have blueberry tea, and what tea do you have?
I don't know, some green tea.
Okay.
Look at my mug though. It says, I am small and sensitive, but also fight me.
Yeah.
I know you can't really read it.
Mine's just white. I'm boring.
Yeah. I also put on raccoon earrings.
Yeah, okay, goodbye.
So we're going to talk about a bunch of things that you can see if you read the title.
So let's
get into it. First order of business.
Camron Dallas.
Camron Dallas and Mean Girls.
I have a lot of problems with this because he's just not qualified enough. I know it's for the hype, not the hype.
Why don't we explain a little bit first?
So basically Camron Dallas is now Aaron in Mean Girls.
Yeah, character has last name, probably, but
I don't know.
Who cares?
Aaron in Mean Girls, and he's really not that qualified. No hate towards him. We've never met him. We don't know if he's a good person. But just there's so many people that are so talented that work all their lives to get on Broadway, and then he just comes and kind of takes the role because he's already famous.
Yeah. We know this kind of they kind of do that, you know?
Yeah.
But it's just so bad. I feel so bad for everybody involved who are trying to make it a good performance, and him, because I feel so embarrassed for him whenever I see clips, which you can look up.
Yeah.
But we're not going to put in because we don't want our video taken down.
Basically, he's not a great singer. He's not a great actor. They cut out this part, Aaron's part. He's like, God, you're hot. That part,
And it's fine.
Yeah, that
damn,
part.
You're fine. Damn, you're fine.
But he doesn't say damn near fine.
And
It's really
it's
awkward, and he
fine.
just kind of sits there. And he doesn't really act the whole time in that song until they kiss. Yeah.
I don't have a huge problem with his acting. It's fine. You
It's
know,
fine.
it's not really he can stand there the whole.
When he's not
I wouldn't know what to do.
when he's interacting with someone,
I'm not a
his
good
acting's
singer.
fine. His acting's absolutely fine when he's interacting with someone. But when he's supposed to stand there reacting to someone like he is and someone gets hurt, or just generally other songs, he doesn't do anything.
Yeah, or more is always better. It just feels really awkward, and I feel so bad for everybody involved in, trying to figure out how to work. I feel so bad for him. Can you imagine? Just being on the internet and everyone's like, yeah, he sucks, and it's he's not a great singer, but I feel really bad. I mean, granted, he's getting a lot more attention than he has in the past few years from this, to my knowledge. Maybe he's
Also,
super popular.
I feel bad
on
for
other parts of the
Erica
internet.
because she went from kissing her boyfriend every single night.
Oh,
because
really?
The past Aaron, was her boyfriend.
Aw,
to
that's
kissing
cute.
him.
I love when that happens.
You can see the tension when they kiss, and you can see the tension when they're singing "More Is Always Better."
That's because there's tension in that scene, Claire.
There's tension in that scene,
It's
but there's also
chemistry.
tension before them.
The chemistry.
The chemistry is not very good now. But she just really, I feel, deserves to have someone as talented as her to be up on that stage with her, just because she's worked so hard for this role, and so has Renee Rapp.
And and everybody else in the production. I don't know.
I don't know
Anybody
their
else's names?
Yeah, they're just so talented, and I really hate to see that someone just got on because they're already famous, even though he's been not that popular the last few years, because Vine died and YouTube or whatever.
Yeah. When I heard about him, I was kind of wasn't he on Vine?
I thought he was Shawn Mendes.
I know. When I a million years ago, when I heard about him, I confused them.
They look exactly the same. Currently
They
there
do
are
not. They so do
okay,
not.
these are
well,
two
they kind of do.
Okay, picture.
They kind of do.
Please show the pictures of them side by side. See, they look exactly the same. There's a whole theory that they confused each other.
Stupid.
It's funny. And I really want it to actually be real. I feel bad for him, though, because I feel like he really is full of himself. A little.
I don't know.
He also, his hand motions are like, sometimes alone is good, and it's just it's like she's gonna shoot.
You should have thought it out a bit
more. Like, it's like fun.
If you, like, search up Camron Dallas, more is always better or something, really. They're pretty good, actually, clips. I'm sorry we can't put them in.
He's okay at acting when he's in interaction with people.
Yeah, he's fine. You know, he's fine.
I bet he's nice. I mean, I can't promise you he's nice. I bet he's nice.
We were looking up if he's had any controversies, and apparently there was, like,
a whole thing.
Something about him being homophobic. Can't speak for that. Didn't look too much into it.
That was, like, 3 years ago, though.
It was, like, last year.
Really?
What even kind of content does he make? Keep talking.
I don't know. I think he's, like, a prank YouTuber. That's what I would guess.
He has made music.
Yeah. He's made, like, 4 songs.
Like, good for him. You know? That's fine.
Yeah, he has 5.41 million followers.
Okay. Here's the for real.
Yeah, we have to be putting this in, though. Oh, he has much less.
How horny are you? Ask Cam too. Okay, so now we know what kind of YouTuber he is. I swear, sir, is that what you're putting up as your first video? Okay.
He has like 7.
Cheers to you. Camron vlogs.
He does vlogs. Oh, he doesn't have any content.
Gotcha.
No videos.
Oh. Interesting. This is getting more interesting than I thought it would be. It would be real. That's really weird. What has he been doing? I mean, he can go about his life, you know. Not everything's on the internet, and that's fine.
I mean, that's like 3 years ago he was relevant. I don't know. I haven't...
Honestly, part of me, whenever, like, I see, like, that a YouTuber hasn't been... Well, not so much
Did 2017
but, like,
actually exist?
I can't think of a single thing that happened.
No. 2016 was all the clowns. 2017, nothing happened.
And the presidential election. Just kind of that, too.
Yeah.
2017...
Oh, more clowns. Sorry.
Yeah. 2018 definitely happened.
Yeah. Especially for us, just...
We moved in 2018. Definitely happened.
Yeah. 2019 was, like, really big, because stuff happened in 2019.
Was I 7th and 8th grade in 2017?
7th and 8th grade in 2017?
For me.
For you?
You're in 7th grade now. Yeah, you were in 7th grade then, too.
I don't know how old I was. I'm not going to do the math.
Yeah, I don't think anything happened then. Sorry. Can we go back to that, please?
Yeah.
Let's go back to 2017.
What happened in 2017? I was in 4th grade, I'm pretty sure. 4th and 5th. Right? Yeah, I was. I was in 4th and 5th.
Some kind of wackiness. I think probably something happened. You know, something... I think something probably happened.
2020 is going to be a year that's not in the history textbooks. Because they're just going to be like, this is too horrible.
I hope not. Okay, but speaking of things that are happening in 2020, this morning, I was like, what has been the May thing, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I think murder hornets were last month, and then we had, obviously, coronavirus, and then we had, like, that World War III thing in January.
A lot of other stuff happened. There was, like, an alien thing. I don't know about it, but there was, like, an alien thing.
Okay, apparently there was an alien thing. Some other stuff happened. Then I was like, what's May? And then I remembered something I saw about, like, scientists, like, discovering, like, an alternate dimension in our Antarctica. Like, where time moves backwards. And I was like, hold up, I gotta search this up, because that can't be true. Otherwise, it would be all over the world.
It's the upside down.
I looked it up, and sorry, it's not true. Well, it could be. They just don't know it yet.
It could be.
It's basically...
We don't want another dimension. Actually...
Claire, that would be so cool.
It would be cool, but, like, what would happen if, like, the other dimension found out and we, like, traveled to the other dimension? Stuff would happen.
Yeah.
People would die.
And that would be so cool.
The Demogorgon would come.
Says the normal person, says STEM girl TM.
Yeah.
I don't have emotions. I don't alternate dimensions. Okay, but so what really actually happened is they found some neutrinos, which are basically just particles that kind of don't really, they just minded their own business. They don't interact with anything. And they usually, like, come from space and stuff. You know, that's just how they are. But they found some in Antarctica coming from inside the Earth, and they're like, shouldn't it have reflected off something by now? And then they're like, weird. We're going to have to test this in a lot of different ways to see what is going on. So, could be a while until we discover an alternate dimension, but that would be super cool.
But, like, what if we found out that some of us are actually from the alternate dimension?
Well,
like, we wouldn't know. We don't know. Like, what if we're the ultimate dimension and the other dimension? I want to travel to the
that
other
would
dimension.
pave the way for, like, a completely new era of, like, everything. That would be the coolest.
We might have to travel to the new dimension if it actually exists before the world explodes.
That reminds me of that picture of that black hole. That was so cool.
Okay, no one knows what you're talking about.
No, yes they do. I'll put a picture right here over Claire's face because she doesn't know. They took a picture of a black hole probably last year. Holes are weird. Do they go to alternate dimensions?
They do, but we don't really want to know.
Maybe.
Like, I have a theory, because I do this. But, so it's a black hole. You get sucked into it at the same time as there's the other dimension. If you get sucked into the black hole, you go to the other dimension. And unless there's another replica of you coming in from the other dimension, it can't actually travel to the other dimension. You get stuck in there until you travel to the other dimension. Because stuff has come out of the black hole, right?
No.
Something comes into the black hole.
Nothing comes out of the
But it's
black
like a
hole.
vacuum.
It's nothing gets out.
Something comes into the vacuum of the black hole, and you go in it, and it comes out in kind of like an air pushing you out into the other dimension. And like, no one can get near this in the other dimension because it's like the opposite of a vacuum. And so no one's ever experienced coming in. That's why no one actually comes back after going in. And they kind of take the person's place because the other dimension, the person like that was sucked into the world, like dies or something, and then you come replace them.
Interesting. There is something to be said for what happens to things when they go in a black hole. Are they actually destroyed, or is the matter conserved and like become something else? Is it like to an alternate dimension? We don't know. I don't know all about all you said people dying and stuff.
Is
but
it a
there is something to be
transportation?
said.
Is it a transportation device so it transports you just farther from the Earth and there's another whole different civilization? Because you know, a few years back there was those planets where people could live on. Like they found those planets.
They still exist.
They still exist, but there's probably like a black hole near
Like
there.
you mean like planets that have like water on them?
Yeah, those planets. That we
I did a project
figured out a few years ago, and like then you get stuff that's happening, you get transported out of another near this planet, and there's a whole other civilization, and those are caused by aliens, and everyone thinks they're aliens, but they're just populated by the people that have sucked into black holes.
Did you just make all this up?
Yes.
We should make a conspiracy, completely off the walls, just made up on the spot conspiracy video.
I do that a lot, because I think a lot, okay?
Yeah, okay.
I like writing. I'm writing my first book.
Are you still doing that?
Like, not really, but like, I'm still working on it. I just have like a writer's block lately.
Yeah. I always try to write things and like do projects like that, but then I just don't care anymore. I stopped caring as soon as I actually started
I'm on
to do
page
it.
10 or like 11 or something.
Very nice. You can just make it a short story too. It doesn't need to be super long
No,
if you don't want.
I want it to. I can, because I'm really not into the story at all. Only 2 people have died.
And that's the kind of story that Claire likes to write.
Okay, I'm not like super dark, but like I like writing about dark stories because it's very interesting. Like just the whole concept of death and how someone can like bring themselves to murder. But anyway.
Do you like true crime?
I've never watched. Well, if I finish my tea. It was cold anyway. Okay.
Oh, my tea's all cold too, now that you mention it, I realize.
Okay, so.
Still gonna drink it.
Maybe.
Okay, so the real tea of the day is something that makes me really mad. That I haven't seen a lot of people talking about.
Because no one thinks it's a problem.
But it makes me really angry. And so, basically...
Wait, before, you may want to turn your volume down.
I'm not gonna yell!
Okay.
Sorry,
You may-
headphone users. Like, what? I'm not gonna do that, even though I just did.
Okay. So, she will go on a rant now. She has evidence. She did research for this at like midnight. Fine,
I kind of went down a little hole because it's always made me really mad. And so I was like, maybe we should make a video including this. And so I researched at like midnight one night.
So the thing that made this
so there'll be holes in it. It'll be a discussion.
The thing that like brought this up to her attention is JoJo Siwa, like, you know, the wipe it down challenge.
Most recent.
The wipe it down challenge. You know, everyone knows that. And not everyone,
where
but like
it's wipe,
and then it transitions to another thing,
and they're like, what? And they're like, what? I'm pretty? Wipe. Oh, I'm pretty again, or maybe not the other one.
So JoJo Siwa did. She's in her normal JoJo Siwa form, and
we
then
can insert the video.
Yeah, but it's here now. You have to put something up for the music, so it's wipe it down, wipe.
Yeah, so it'll just be us going wipe. We
probably
wipe.
Okay, but
okay, so that's the most recent occurrence. But basically, people were saying that she's a TikTok lesbian because I guess she looks like one because she was wearing a t-shirt and her hair was like flipped to the side. It's like I get it. I get where you're coming from, but what?
Like, you shouldn't really assume people's sexualities.
And that's the topic of today's discussion, is assuming celebrity sexualities.
Yeah.
And just in general, just assuming people's sexualities, stereotypes, everything that's involved in that kind of nonsense.
It's normally assuming a straight person is gay, but
or just assuming in general that anybody
just assuming in general is just awful, because, like, it's their decision to come out. Like, what if they actually are gay and then they want to come out and they want to have this whole special thing, but then you like do that?
Yeah.
Assume someone.
Examples that I have seen recently, by no means a comprehensive list. This happens every single day to about a gazillion celebrities.
Yeah,
these are just some good examples that I have seen recently or thought of when I was making this list, but it's not a very long list. Okay, so first off, Shawn Mendes. We've all seen, especially if you're on TikTok, well, like, people saying, I guess this probably happens on, like, Twitter, too. I'm not on Twitter. Where people are saying that he's gay.
Yeah.
For some reason. The reasons that I could conclude were he sometimes acts, like, feminine.
Like crossing his legs.
Crossing his legs or doing, like, feminine things.
Like, what's even considered feminine? It's just like... So not all gay men actually act feminine. It's just like a stereotype. People...
Yeah.
Like, people who are gay can act... Men...
Everyone
can act how they want to act because it's their decision and no one else's.
Like, everyone can express themselves they want to. No, you can't murder people.
Yeah, but you can express yourself how you want to express yourself. Wear makeup if you want to wear makeup. Don't wear makeup if you don't want to wear makeup. I don't have any other examples, so just go on with your list.
Okay, so the thing is with Shawn Mendes is that he has said he's straight. He has said, I think multiple times, that he is straight, and people just will not quit it with this.
Yeah.
Like, it's disrespectful. Like, he's said officially, like, you don't know better than he does. And even if he is gay and he's not ready to come out, not your job.
It's not, like...
Which I don't think he is. He said, and I quote, "In my heart, I know that being gay is not a bad thing. There's still a piece of me that thinks that, and I hate that side of me. You bleep guys are so lucky I'm not actually gay and terrified of coming out. That's something that kills people."
Yeah.
So stop.
Yeah, because, like, coming out can be, like, such a hard thing, and, like, you really don't need to... even if he was gay, you shouldn't be forcing him to come out. If he does want to come out, he's gonna come out.
If he wants to share that part of his life. If it's not, like, just... He has. He has. Yeah. All of my examples are, like, slightly different. Like, I know JoJo Siwa's... I know that's a joke. I'm not trying to take that too seriously. But it just kind of, like, opens the door a little bit,
Yeah, also...
and then Shawn Mendes is, like... He has said he's straight, but people still think he's gay.
It's, like, God's, like, a whole... Like, people actually harass him.
Do they?
Yeah. Not, physically harass him, like, harass him on
yeah.
Come out.
He has. And he's straight.
Yeah, he doesn't need, even if he was gay, he doesn't need to share that part of his life with you. Celebrities, their life, their personal life versus their like career are completely different things, and fans don't have any.
Yeah, it's like you're not entitled to that. They don't want to share, you know? My next example is Conan Gray. I had an image, but I guess it decided not to show up. 1 second.
And this
again,
is our cat.
Slightly different.
It's our baby cat.
Again, slightly different example in which, if I can find the tweet. Yes. So, he is not straight, which is evident from his music. If you don't know it, you should listen to it. And I will insert the tweet. Like, he's
Okay.
not, like, he's already said that he's not straight. Like, what else do you want?
Uh-huh.
You know, like, it's none of your business. It's none of your business.
Their personal life
Like,
is their personal life.
It's, you know, like, you want to know about them. You want to, if you like a celebrity, you want to know, like, what's going on, you know? And, like, you want to be, like, friends with them, and if you have a celebrity crush on them, then, oh, maybe you want to know if you have a chance, but, like...
For one thing, it's also...
You probably don't.
For one thing, you probably don't have a chance. But if you're 15 and they're 25...
Even if you're
it's not even legal.
Like,
even if you're the same age, you can DM them, just feel free, or you can try to contact them, but they are busy people, and, like, you don't want to, like, be like, oh, they're gay, let me just make them straight in my mind so I can just try to be with them.
It's like, it's weird. It's like, you know, they're people. Yeah. Just, like, respect them, you know? Respect what they've said about themselves, and just leave it at that, you know? Like, it is fun to make theories. However, it is not always the best.
Like my black hole theory that I just made up.
I like the black hole theory. It's fun to make theories like that. It's not, but also, you know, don't be obsessed with people. I know, I just fixed everybody's obsession by saying that. Don't be obsessed with people.
Because, like, it's fine.
It's like if somebody has already shared that with the world, that's, like, terrifying. So you don't need to, like, they've already done it, you know? They've already done it. Don't make them do it again. Even if they haven't officially said what their sexuality is.
It's none of your business.
Then that means it's none of your business. Then they could have already, and they haven't. And that's just for a personal reason, or maybe they just, you know, are straight and haven't thought to, like, because there hasn't been rumors, but, like, you know?
Like, even if they are gay and they're trying to come out, they might not come out to their fans first, and people might make theories.
Next example, which we're leaning into a little bit more of a slightly different topic, is BTS.
Okay, I know nothing about them, except there's a girl that was obsessed with them.
There were a lot of girls who were obsessed with them.
No, like in my grade.
Yeah. So, I know that there is a lot of gay shipping with them.
I don't know if any of them are
like,
gay.
Statistically, sure, how many are there?
There are like 6, right?
I think there are like 7.
I know nothing about K-pop. I'm sorry. This
2,
is her
3,
research,
4,
not
5,
mine.
6, 7. Yeah, there are 7 of them. So statistically,
there was more
probably one of them is not straight.
Yeah, because 1 in every 10 person isn't straight. So says my math teacher's poster on their wall.
So people, I think that they're gay because they look feminine because they're East Asian.
Okay, I'm
So they look feminine because they're East Asian, which is just like they're Asian. Even if they did look feminine, that's not a reason to think they're gay, you know, that they're, like, affectionate. That's just kind of, like, a cultural thing. And I could talk about how, you know, showing affection for your friend, for, like, male friends showing physical affection is, like, they're not allowed or you're gay, which is a whole other problem in its own right.
Because,
people, like, just being like, they're gay and they're in a secret relationship. Like, that's also making me think about One Direction. I don't know what the ships were in One Direction, but I know there were some.
Celebrities are shipped all the time. It's not like it's much of a problem, but if you take it too far, it can be such a problem. If you, harass them, basically, it becomes such big of a problem. People can get, they, if they are in a secret relationship, they don't want that being exposed.
Yeah, and,
it's a secret for a reason.
What was I gonna say?
Also, it's probably not real.
And of course, there's nothing bad with, legitimately wondering for, innocent just reasons, being like, I wonder what this celebrity sexuality is. That's fine. That really is completely fine, because it's okay to be curious. And that's what really all of this stems from. But then it kind of goes into, oh, I need to find an answer. Oh, this isn't right. And it's okay to, want to identify with people you look up to.
Yeah.
That's another thing that I think is kind of going on. Because, but, there's, a line, and I think a lot of this crosses that line.
Yeah.
Of respect and wanting to identify with a celebrity, and then, harassing them and being, too much.
So the moral of the story is basically just respect everyone, respect their sexualities, and just don't,
respect what they say about themselves.
Yeah. And then, if they do come out, good for you, you made the right theory, but just don't harass them. They're people, too, and they have emotions.
Yeah. And this just really goes into, real life, too. Not that celebrities are, fake or anything. But, if you know somebody and
you think,
you see this with biphobia, if somebody says something about their sexuality, you don't need to agree with that. You can be like, ooh, I think they're actually gay. Which is a whole problem in its own right. But that is, that's just
their personal,
that's just what you think, but outwardly, you need to, respect what they've said.
Uh-huh.
And then you can work on inwardly respecting what they say.
Yes.
And what they feel.
Respect and emotion. And I think this is...
It looks like the Neil Savans.
I think this is a good place to wrap up. This is a very long...
Is it?
Yeah, it's a very long video already.
More.
It's a very long video already, so I think it's time to wrap up.
Respect people, especially with their sexuality, especially with Pride Month coming up, which is sad because of quarantine.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you very much for watching. We appreciate it.
Remember to subscribe, and turn on push notifications, and comment. Wrong order, but still. Don't forget to comment, subscribe. And what's the order? And turn on push notifications. Just do all of them.
If you made it all the way through this video and you can stand me going on a rant for so long about this exact same thing, then I think you should subscribe, because I think a lot of people left. So bye!
Bye!